Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you and hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Wednesday. It is already Wednesday, June the 11th, 2025. It is about 8:20 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope it's been a productive and a non-stressful Wednesday and work week for you. As for me, I'm doing pretty good myself. Just another work week for me. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just out here taking life one day at a time. But it's just been a normal week for me. I really don't have a whole lot going on with me. Although I'll save that for another video, but I do have something. But it's been raining lately. I know it rained yesterday here. It rained Monday. I believe it rained on Sunday as well. It had been raining for the past few days, and I can't lie to you, I don't really mind it. I actually like the rain during the summertime because it actually keeps the temperatures down. And so, that's my favorite part about rain, especially in the summertime. Even though technically it's actually still not officially summer yet. I don't believe it's officially summer until June the 21st. That's when it'll officially be summertime, but it sure feels like summertime outside when it doesn't rain. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get into what I want to do a review on in this video. This is called, it's kind of bright there. It's called Moment Mood Boosting Botanical Soda. Now, I found this at my local HEB. It was in the healthy living section. It was only a few bucks. It wasn't too expensive. I don't remember the exact price because I bought this about it's like a couple of weeks ago. Bought this a couple of weeks ago, and I meant to do a review on it, but I forgot about it in my fridge. So I was like, you know what? Let me do a review on this mood boosting botanical soda. Can't we all use a little mood boost? So this is the Mango Glow. I guess that's the flavor. 0 added sugar. That's always good. It says drink your meditation. That is very interesting. I wonder how mood boosting. I wonder how I'm gonna feel after drinking this. So I do like the color scheme on this. It's it goes from kind of like bluish to yellowish to like a whitish type color. It's a very interesting color scheme. I actually really like it. And it's a very they kind of get to the point moment. Mood boosting botanical soda. It's not too much writing on the front. It's very clean, easy to read. And it says for calm, clarity, and vitality. It says adaptogens increase alpha brain waves just like meditation. Ashwagandha, an ancient herb for calm. L-theanine, green tea, secret for a clear mind. Apple cider vinegar, a powerful elixir. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. For vitality. 0 caffeine, tropical and fresh. And that's good, they don't have caffeine in it. Caffeine, that is a stimulant. not gonna lie, I do drink coffee, but I mean, it's not something I drink every day to keep myself awake. Um, get straight to the nutrition facts before we open this up. Also, it says if pregnant or breastfeeding, consult your healthcare professional before consuming. Um, so just keep that in mind. It says contains 4% juice, 15 calories, no fat, and this is for like the whole can, serving size, 1 can. 15 calories, no fat, no sodium, 8 grams of carbs, no fiber, 1 gram of sugar, including no added sugar, erythritol, 6 grams, no protein. Here's ingredients: sparkling filtered water, mango juice from concentrate, mango puree, erythritol, organic apple cider vinegar, natural flavors, and add in parentheses mango, ginger, and lime, citric acid, L-theanine, beta-carotene, ashwagandha, stevia leaf, monk fruit, chili pepper, and 2 grams of net carbs per can. Erythritol, that's how it's pronounced. Carbs are all natural and have no calories or effect on blood sugar. Non-GMO project verified, as you can see. Boy, don't we love that flavor. We don't like GMOs over here. And it's also female founded. 1% of the profits go to mental health nonprofits. It's a wonderful thing too. I think mental health is something that is not talked about enough in this country, and it's so important. There's so many people struggling out here with mental health, and the fact that they do donate 1% of the profits towards mental health nonprofits is a wonderful thing. So definitely glad they do that. We'll go ahead and open this up here. I hope I didn't shake this up too much. Hope not. Oh, we're good. But right away, as soon as I open it, I can smell like the mango. I definitely smell that mango flavor. And it is mango glow, so go ahead and drink it. It's pretty good. Definitely taste the mango. And also, again, this is flavored with stevia. I know some people aren't really fans of stevia, but, you know, based on my research, it's not bad. I've heard of way worse sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose. Those are artificial. At least stevia is a natural sweetener. Some people argue it's better than like cane sugar. So it's definitely good tasting soda. And again, I'm not somebody that drinks a lot of soda to begin with, so whenever I find like a really healthy soda brand, I'm like, you know what, let me give it a try. And I'm hoping this does kind of boost my mood. Hopefully it does. Mood boosting botanical soda. Drink your meditation. That is a very interesting saying to me. But yeah, I like it. Again, I bought this from HEB's healthy living section. But if I were to take a wild guess, I would assume something like this is sold in a health food store. So maybe it's in Whole Foods or Sprouts or whatever. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But it is at HEB's, in HEB's health food section, right? I don't don't know if it's in every HEB though. Mhm. When I got it, it was refrigerated too, so I'm not sure if this has to stay refrigerated or not. So I don't know if you can buy it online or not. I don't know. I would just look it up for yourself and see. But again, moment. All right, so what I want to talk about in this video is a few things. First, somebody had asked me, what were my thoughts on the Donald Trump and Elon Musk fallout? I'll be honest with you, I really don't know. Sometimes when I see stuff like this, it makes me wonder, like, how do we know that it's even real? Like, how do we know this isn't like some sort of staged thing, you know? Not saying it is or isn't, but it's just, how do we know, right? I don't know. Just to give people something to talk about. Oh, look, two filthy rich people are arguing now. You know, let me get my popcorn. You know, that's what people. Oh, I want to watch this. Watch them fall out. It's like, how y'all know this is even real? You know what I mean? Like, all I see is two filthy rich people fighting. Okay. They both don't really mean much to me. It's just odd, you know? Like, how do you know this isn't a play on the masses? Like, watch Elon and Trump argue while they, you know, go behind the scenes and secretly pass some law that you didn't even get a chance to hear about in the mainstream media, in the legacy media. Like, how do we know it's not some sort of play like that? Rich people beefing. Okay. Okay, you know? And the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Elon and Trump are going to get richer and richer. We, in the 99%, are going to get poorer and poorer, and that's how it goes. Because we screwing people over. That's what people do in capitalism, you know? You got to screw somebody over to get rich, right? That's normal. At least that's what they say. So that's just my thoughts on it. I'm not going to take anybody's side in this whole so-called beef. But, yeah. Who knows whether it's real? How do you know it's not some sort of play on the masses? That's how I look at it. How do you know they're not in the background laughing? You see what I'm saying? It's pretty good. So, what else did I want to talk about? I had something else I wanted to talk about too. What was I going to talk about? Oh, my thoughts on the, the riots and stuff going on in LA. It's a very unfortunate situation that's going on out there. A lot of protesting, a lot of fighting. Definitely hope for more peaceful times ahead. I have seen like multiple videos of people like looting the stores and stuff too, and it's like, man, anytime people are actually like getting together for some kind of cause, like you always gonna have people that take advantage of the moment, the situation, and use it to get like free stuff in the form of like breaking into a store and like looting it. And that's just sad. Like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just, and a lot of times it's teenagers, and that's why, you know, parents have got to raise their kids right, man. That's to me, part of that is just bad parenting. Bad parenting slash no father in the home. Kids just do whatever they want by the time they're teenagers. They don't listen to their parents. They just go out here committing crime. Like that's why you notice a lot of these kids that are in like juvenile detention and stuff. A lot of times their family structure is completely like there is no family structure. It's just complete dysfunction at the home. You know, there's just all type of chaos and nonsense going on in the house, and the kids start acting out. You know, that's just what happens. Now, of course, their actions are wrong and they still need to be held responsible, but I'm just saying that's what happens a lot of times. Because there's no structure at the house, in the home. You know, either that or no father in the home. Or like positive, like male role model. You know, it's hard like trying to raise a kid as a single parent. It's just, parenting needs to be like a it needs to be like a joint effort. Like you need both parents in the home, right? And they need to be like an active part of their lives, making sure, hey, they're staying on the right track, right? Just staying on top of what they're doing, staying on top of what their kids or teenagers are doing. Mm-hmm. And that's what it takes in order to, you know, raise the kids right, you know. Because when I was a teenager, there's no way I would have even thought about doing something like that. But these kids nowadays, teenagers, they ain't being raised right. So, that's why you see on TV they out there looting and stuff. And, you know. But as far as actual protests, I, I I see both sides' perspective. You have the perspective of, hey, these are people just trying to make a better life in America, right? They're coming to America for a better life, even though they're not here legally. They're, coming to America for a better life, and you know, that's that. But at the same time, I get the other side too. The other side, says, hey, look, if you're not here legally, you're supposed to go through the right processes to, live here legally, right? And then also too, you had a lot of these sanctuary cities. They were, giving so many resources to the migrants, and then you still had Americans that were literally homeless, And the argument is, look, when you have Americans that are homeless, why not give them the resources that they're giving to the people that are here illegally, Why not give those resources to Americans that are homeless veterans, right? It's about priorities, And so that's the argument there. And I get it, I get it. I get it. I think that, I know under the Trump administration, they are very, very hell bent on, deporting as many people that are here legally as possible. ICE, immigrations and customs enforcement has really been very active, very, very active, all over America. Deporting people that aren't here legally. And so there's some people that are not happy about it. There's people that are happy about it, but the one thing you can say is Trump is doing what he said he would do. So, he did say he was going to deport people that aren't here legally. So that's what he said he was going to do. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts on the situation. What I don't agree with though is blocking highways and stuff like that. I think that if you're in a protest, you shouldn't block streets and highways and stuff like that because people do have to pass through there. But I guess at the same time, they want the message to spread. But I don't know, at the same time, too, I know I keep saying at the same time, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like for many people, that's just going to kind of annoy them a little bit because it's like, okay, you're blocking the street to where cars can't get through. And now they have to take longer alternate routes to get to where they want to be, And that's the case with like other protests as well. It's like I get it, but I don't know about blocking the street though. I don't really know if the protesting is actually going to stop what this administration is doing, what ICE is doing. I don't know if it's actually going to stop it though. Like that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know. There have been a lot of criticisms of how LAPD is handling the protest. I saw this clip yesterday of the CNN reporter being detained by LAPD, and I don't know. To me, that's kind of a bad look on that department. LAPD. If we're being honest, they have a pretty bad reputation over the years for police misconduct, excessive force. they that department is something there. So it's like people are seeing LAPD on national TV, and I saw one clip where the Australian reporter, got shot with the rubber bullet, and I was like, man, that's crazy, Wow, it's a lot going on out there. So, anyway, I do thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching. I hope that you're relaxed, and I seriously do hope that you stay tuned for more videos. Again, this is Moment Mood Boosting Botanical Soda. Drink your meditation. Mango Glow. In my next video, I'll tell you whether this actually boosted my mood. So I'm drinking this in the morning before I go to work, and I'm hoping that maybe it'll help to boost my mood for today. We'll see. Who knows? I don't know. I'll report back with you all in the next video.